I feel like when comedians get to a certain level, they start to get lazy with their comedy. Like, I feel like Kevin Hart, his first stand-ups were so great because he was talking about his wife, his previous wife, and all that. And like, she clearly gave him material, and his kids and stuff. And it was great. I hate comedians that just do stand-up. It's like, it is okay to take a break and get some new material. Now, I'm not saying you to tour, but you don't actually have to put up specials unless you're obligated. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if they're signing 2 stand-up deals, 3 stand-up deals once they sign one. I don't know how that works, but if y'all just newly signing, then you can wait. Like, it's okay to wait. Like I'm saying, you can still tour, you get your stuff back and get your mojo back. Just don't be putting out stand-up just to put out stand-up if you can, because people are going to watch it. I think we need to really focus on the art of stand-up. Unless you do what Dave Chappelle, like if you're like a comedian, like Kevin Hart is a storytelling comedian, so it's like, you don't have them a story to tell. And Dave Chappelle is just like, if you're like a TED Talk comedian or like a current event comedian, like a Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, even I feel like Andrew Schultz is that too. But I know now he said he's gonna do more maybe storytelling, which is, I'm looking forward to that. But if you do like the whole TED Talk, current event, it's not really, you're not intertwining your life into it. It's not. You can quickly do it. You can easily do it because it's always stuff happening. So like Dave Chappelle, it's always stuff happening. He always gonna have stuff to talk about because stuff is so. Andrew was always gonna have stuff to talk about. I always have something to talk about but your storytelling, especially storytelling about your life, unless you figure out a way to storytell others' life that have something to do with you, like how Marlon did, then you will run out of material. Probably gonna be the same thing you was talking about before. Like, I'm not expecting a comedian to get better as they go. I'm expecting you not to be here and then drop here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kevin Hart was here and drop here as far as, like, funny and his stand-up goes. Obviously, in movies, he's doing great. In business, he's doing great. Like I said, I'm cool with Kevin. Because I'm just not going to watch it. And I know it's for a different audience. I'm just going to go back to, I'm a grown little man and stuff like that. Because that's where my comedy is. It's like, that's what I like. So, I'm just going to go back to that. I don't really need, you gave me 3. I'm good with the 3. Whatever you put out after that, it's just like, that's for other people. I feel like when comedians get to a certain level, they start to get lazy with their comedy. Like, I feel like Kevin Hart, now he has a certain amount of fame and he has a bigger, a wider audience. So I feel like it's easier to make white people laugh, and for black people, you have to work for our laughs. So I feel like that, they'll just laugh at that because they love clown stuff. So they just literally laugh at anything. So it's like they just think that anything he do, a little gesture he do is funny, and you don't have to work as hard anymore for it. So it's almost like you get lazy, not knowingly lazy. And I'm not faulting anybody for that, but it's just kind of like you don't be as on as you used to. And then people always talking about the views, like him and Tyler Perry, Kevin Hart. And Tyler Perry always talking about the views, yeah, because one, you have grew your audience, so you do have a wider audience. Maybe not Tyler Perry so much, but Kevin Hart, because Tyler Perry has a big, wide black audience. But I feel like, we want to support, we love Kevin Hart. Like, he in a movie, I want to watch it, because he hasn't really let me down with, watching the movies, which was stand-up. I've seen, a couple of them, they were just so bad that I stopped watching, just how I did with Marlon. I'm like, I don't know, but it was just once. I was like, let me give him another chance, and I'm glad I did. But I know I heard people say, like, this new Kevin Hart stand-up was funny, but he done just disappointed me so many times. I don't even say disappointed because he don't owe me nothing, but I'm saying, like, it just wasn't good to me as his previous stuff was good. Like I said, of course nothing ain't gonna be as good as I'm a Grown Woman Man, because it was just so great. But I just wanted to be such a difference, like such a landslide. Like, it can't be up here at least. Like with Cat Williams, his earlier stage of stuff is so good, but he don't drop all the way down here. Maybe he go here. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course it ain't gonna be as good the longer you do it, unless you just don't live so much life. But it shouldn't be that significant of a drop. With this Kevin Hart thing, this is just like, and I feel like people think, like, ooh, you don't love it, you have to love everything somebody do. No, I don't. I clearly like you. Like, I watched all your movies. I'm saying the first 3 were amazing, so I just hate when people focus on numbers. It's like, oh, well, everybody come to see it, yeah, because they want to support you and they do like you, and they be like, oh, okay, maybe this one will be funny, maybe this one will be good. And you just keep like hoping. People love hope. So you keep hoping, oh, maybe it's gonna be good. Or I do like him, so let me just click it on. Or you hear other people talking about it, so people want to get in on the action and get in on their opinion. But it's like, I'm not about to keep getting disappointed and let down and keep watching it. Like, you disappoint me twice, baby, it's over. I'm not about to keep watching it. It'll have to be something super big, super crazy for me. Like, you know, I'm gonna go and click on this again and see what it's like. Like, I'm just not about to do it. Like, people do that. People love that. Like, I have family members that be watching Tyler Perry shows and they're like, it's still not good, still not getting good, still not getting better. I stopped before the first season was over. I stopped at episode 2 because I'm like, this is too bad, and maybe it did get better, but I ain't trying to find out because this is too bad. It's like actually insulting to me as a viewer to be watching it, like, especially when you have been doing it so long, and I know you can do it. And like, you know, somebody starting off bad but you're going backwards, and it's like crazy, like significantly backwards, not even just a little backwards. It's actually crazy. But like I said, I think Kevin Hart and Chris Rock, I don't know if it's a doc or a stand-up. I don't know. Like I said, I'm probably not going to keep going because I love old Kevin Hart, but I never really love Chris Rock as far as stand-up. I'm not really a big Chris Rock stand-up fan. Like, I love his movies, like Down to Earth is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. It don't get talked about enough. I love Down to Earth. I even like Soul Plane too. Like, I love like bootleg movies. So I love Tubi. I don't know. That's all I can say on Kevin Hart. I just wish people like him, Tyler Perry, just stop focusing on numbers, because obviously actually focus on people to say, yes, there are people just gonna hate just to hate, but there are people that actually like you and actually have good things to say about stuff you have previously did, or just constructive criticism, and it's like, it's not good anymore. Like I said, now maybe whatever he has now, maybe it is. I don't know. I might find out, I might not, but I know the last few have not been good. I do know that. So I ain't nothing to tell you. It's like, and I get, like I said, it's not gonna be the same, but there needs to be something. And a lot of people be saying Kevin Hart has writers, which I don't know if he does or not. But if he does, I feel like his stuff should be better. It's just more heads are better than one. I know what the saying is, or what people say. So if that is true, then he needs to get better people to help him then, because it ain't working. But at least we do have the standards that we do have. So, and I think stand-up don't really ever get old. If something's really funny, people still watching Eddie Murphy Raw. So, I mean, you always want to go back to it at least once a year, once every 2 years, still go back to it and still be laughing. So, stuff is, what's his favorite funny? His favorite funny. Like, so he does have, you know, classic, like, his first stand-up on Grown Little Man probably is in my top 5 of favorite stand-ups. Probably. I'm probably not loud, but I think it's in my top 5. Definitely in top 10 if I had the top 10, but I do think it's in top 5. So he made it to my top 5 as far as stand-up special goes, but